Mm-hmm.
But when I got married to him, I wasn't unaware of a lot of things. And I don't think I was a fool to marry him. I did not benefit from a lot of things. We struggled. But I was there when he died.
Right.
I was his helpmate.
Right. You know, Khalilah, I interviewed Khalilah Ali, the wife of Muhammad Ali, the second one, Belinda, and it's it's a lot of similarities in the stories as far as the women and the things that she put up with. And Sister Khalilah Ali, former wife of Muhammad Ali. Sister Khalilah, we're doing this documentary on Joe Tex, The Real Story. And if you could give us on polygamy and Islam, especially under the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Imam W.D. Muhammad. Joe Tex, I understand, had several wives. And could you just elaborate if that was part of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad or Imam W.D. Muhammad?
Okay, thank you very much for, appreciate you asking me to be a part of this venture here. So thank you very much for inviting me to be with you. And I'm trying to explain to you as clear as I can to the knowledge of what I have about the situation. During my situation, it was a lot of, it was nothing in the Nation of Islam was done to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He never taught us to have more than one wife. He always taught us to always, and when you're living in the laws of the land, you have to live under the laws of the land with respect, the right and the wrong of the laws of the land with respect. And as long as it does not contradict our religion. Now, as far as having more than one wife, it's against the laws, which are called bigamy. So Elijah Muhammad Honorable Elijah Muhammad used to tell us never let the white man or the government give a reason. You should never give them a reason to indoctrinate you against the laws of the land, because they will use that against you in fighting whatever you're fighting for.
Right.
Not going into the army is a freedom that you can say yes or no. And it does not make you a traitor or anything, because you have the freedom to do whatever you want in this country and believe in any religion you want in this country, and you don't have to go to jail for it. So when people came up to ask him about, more than one wife, a lot of the men who were wealthy and everything used that as a ploy and an excuse to justify them having another woman. That was only, and it got around to a lot of the wealthy men, not the poorest men, but the wealthy men that was in the Nation of Islam. They would do this on the sideline. They would never do this out in public.
Right.
They would only do that to justify their means, just to have another woman. And then they would preach or con their wives, their real wives, to go along with it. And most of the women did not go along with it. There were some that had no choice, and they were young enough, and they just went along with it. I even went along with it.
Right.
Because I was conned and manipulated, thinking I would be wrong if I didn't. Right. I wouldn't be a good woman or a good wife, making my husband happy if I didn't.
So when
I even was threatened that I was going to have my whole family broke up if I didn't.
All right.
And not knowing this firsthand from Elijah Muhammad and Real Muhammad, I just went along with it until I got a chance to ask them personally.
Right.
And I wasn't even allowed to speak to them on that matter, okay? So was conned into it too. I know in my mind, in my own mind, that it was wrong. You know, I just felt it was wrong.
Right.
But when you are under a roof and you have a husband and he's trying to persuade you to do what he wants to do, women can't make a move. They have to do what they say do.
Right.
A lot of them won't go along with it. I was just passive enough to go along with it to show them they wouldn't work. So I went along with it because I knew it wouldn't work. I knew that she wasn't really going to be his wife for real, so it was no threat to me because my name is on the paper.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but let me ask you this, because I had read in some publications years ago that Muhammad Ali had said that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad married him over the phone to some sister. Was it while he was still married to you? Did that never occurred then?
No, it never occurred. That's a lie.
Okay.
It never occurred. Elijah Muhammad would have never done that.
Okay. Very good.
Elijah Muhammad saw me grow up. He wouldn't even have enough of the nerve to go and say that to Elijah Muhammad. That's just a game plan to justify what he's doing to other men, tell other men that. But that did not happen.
All right, so let me ask you this. I know Joe Tex had...
If that would have occurred, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad would have came to me first.
Right.
Told me.
Yes, ma'am.
You know? Yeah, because the first wife is supposed to know.
Right.
And that is our right. We are supposed to know if that transpired. We are supposed to be the first ones to know. They're not supposed to do it behind your back.
Right.
Then it's not true. Then it's not religious.
All right. What do you remember about Joe Tex?
All I remember, he was a very talented young man, and he came around under Elijah Muhammad and the Muslims and everything, and he showed only respect and goodness and righteous things in front of me, per se. I never seen him intoxicated. I never seen him high. I never seen him do any of those things in front of me, per se.
Yes.
And I was always on the move, so I didn't hang around and I wasn't, embedded in my home where I would hear rumors or anything because I was always on the move myself. So I never really got the wind of that he was in drugs or alcoholism. I had no knowledge of this particular person at all.
Right. But you did see him around the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He visited your home as well?
Yeah, he stayed in my home, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing but goodness and good respect and good Muslim training for Joe Tex, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Well,
I never saw any of that.
Right. Well, I wanted to get your input on this because, as I said,
I'm sure all entertainers have been through that phase in their lifetimes, see, you have to realize when a man is going around having more than one wife, and he's involved in infiltrated lies. The lies. You have to do a lot of lying to be in that position. So anytime somebody's lying, constantly lying, is not the truth. That can play on you and be a curse to you yourself, and that could be a good reason why he fell back into all these other things, because he was trying to erase the truth and reality of himself.
Right.
Anybody could fall victim to drugs or alcohol in no time. If they're fighting something, they're doing something they're not supposed to do, and they're fighting it subconsciously.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because all that is trying to erase what you already know is right, and you just don't want to face the truth. And when you try to hide from truth, this is what you drown in. You drown in these vices.
I often wondered with even with Muhammad Ali, but with Joe Tex, that if the Honorable Elijah Muhammad hadn't departed, would they have gone down those roads that they evidently went down?
I'm never afraid of you deviating, going after the leadership of anyone. Because of the truth that you receive here, that Almighty God, Allah, to whom praises is due, has revealed to me the power of it keeps you attracted to it like magnetic power. You can't leave it. You want to continue. You're seeking more of it. Every word calls for another. And in this way, you're always happy to follow me wherever I go.
I always wondered that.
Well, everything is a pain. It was a pain for me because you have to keep up and stay in tune with reality. You have to deal with what life is about, and the Quran teaches you balance. It gives you reality. He knows. He never told us he was going to live forever. You knew, and I knew he would never live forever.
True.
His teachings will always be alive. You don't have to be here for his teaching to prosper, because a lot of things that he's taught has to stay with us is for our protection.
Right.
It was good. A lot of it was good learning.
Right.
And this is something you should keep with you. He's like a good teacher that taught you something very valuable that you should always have this for the rest of your life. You don't need a physical man to stand there and stand over you and watch over you to make sure you do what's right and wrong. Only the word of truth can always be with you for the rest of your life. Just one man, he's a human. And he's going to die. We're going to die. You're going to die. I'm going to die. We all know this.
True.
And when you start turning from reality, then you're going to have a problem.
Right.
Anytime somebody turns away from reality, you're going to have a problem.
Right. Well, I was I was a teenager when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad passed, and I know you shared with me in the past how your father had went to the hospital to see him and all. I didn't know he was as ill. I didn't know he was as ill as he was. They kind of kept that away from us in New York.
They kept it on the wraps about his illness.
Right.
He did a lot of things in his illness that was probably parlayed for him with some of his people around him. So a lot of things he didn't want to do on his own. He was so sickly, a lot of things was manifested just being around him, and it got out that this is what he says, and everybody saying it's always what he said, and it always, then it can get all conscripted, and but he had one wife.
Right.
Elijah Muhammad only had one wife. He had other women, he had children, but they were not his wives.
Right.
He only had one wife by law, and that was Sister Clara Muhammad. And he would never tell you he had no other wives.
So where did all of this come?
A lot of these sayings come from members, so-called members, yakety yak. When you talk too long, you start talking wrong. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
It starts traveling like that.
Right.
A lot of things, even when he was alive, they would say the sister shouldn't wear this or the sister shouldn't wear that. By the time he gets from Chicago to California and from California back over to Boston, it's a whole different ballgame.
Right.
You ever play that game, Whisper, I'll tell you something?
Yes.
You can tell somebody in school, you'll whisper, you'll say something, Adam over there, and he talked to Jane, and Jane gave him a cupcake, and he ate it, and took it home, so everybody thought Adam, Jane were boyfriend and girlfriend.
But you bring up something very interesting
By
because...
the time it gets all the way back through the school, it was about some kind of bear that was in the woods, and it don't even sound like what it really was. It didn't have a sound like.
But you bring up something that's so very interesting because we were under the impression, even though the Honorable Elijah Muhammad never said it, after he had, passed, that Sister Tynetta had moved into the home and that she was one of his wives.